The purpose of this video is to show our customers how to move students from one account to another account and then make sure that they get the student records uploaded into the new teacher's account. Okay, so I have two different accounts that I'm going to show you to show what it looks like when we transfer a student from one teacher account into a different teacher account. So I'm going to click on groups to start with, and I'm going to show you in app testing here. I have a student by the name of Jim Jones right here. And if I go into assessments and we click on assessments right here, we see Jim Jones with some data. If your school systems have automated rosters that are set up to upload and update teacher rosters overnight, then this very front part of moving a student into your teacher account you can ignore. But those of you that don't have auto rosters, you will need to follow the following steps in order to get that student uploaded into the correct class period. And if you need help, call your customer success manager and they will help you. So now I'm in my other account. I click on groups. This would be like another teacher in your district. And I want Jim Jones to come into this fourth period class. So I'm going to click on the class period, click on participants, and then add new participant. Now you have two choices. You can either go by student ID number or you can go by the student's name. So the best way is the student ID number. So I punch in the student ID number and I ask for it to do a search. And as you can see, successfully matched student ID with known values. So here's Jim Jones's birthday. Everything comes in. And that's the value of having the student ID number. Very important to have that student ID number. Now, I'm going to go into assessments. And I'm going to make a new assessment for period 4, and it's going to be my FitnessGram information. Now, if it was pre-made, his name would eventually show up in there, but I got to show you how to do that. So I'm going to click on period 4, and you're going to notice right now there is no stats in here for Jim Jones. So if I come in here and I click on reports, create a new report. And I could use custom or I could use FG. I could use any of these that I really want to. So I'm just going to click on custom. The most important thing is two areas of this you need to start on. So if you started collecting data in September, then you need to backdate this to September. You'll also need to come down here where it says include participant history. So I'm going to make sure I backdate this. I have include participant history. I have the class period. I don't want that BMI in there, but I do want everything else. So I'm going to create the report. Now the information that was in my Beverly Brown account is now in my demo account.